Now then, YouTube, welcome back. Last episode was a 0-0 draw against Burnley, and it wasn't an awful game. I made an awful miss, but besides that, not too bad. We're going to get 5 or 6 games done today. We're going to play a weakened team against Watford. Got our full strength going out for the Champions League. Obviously, Watford won't be easy, but like I say, the main aim, Bruce is now 90 rated. The main aim is Champions League, because we've already won the Premier League. We want to go for something we haven't won, so it's going to be Obafemi and Edouard and Messi and Jones, I think. De La Fuente could be on the bench. Douglas Luiz and Phillips. And then we've got Hartley, Manolas, Marasic and Lowe. Mesley could stay in there. Arnold. Then on the bench we'll have Wargate and Coates. Absolutely making sure no players are getting risked. De La Fuente, Højbjerg, Bernadeschi and Brewster. That's the team. To be honest, realistically, look at it, 85, 84, Messi. That should do a job, realistically, against an average, what's it side? Watford side. They're average, aren't they? They're not no special. So we'll just cross them off because they're pretty irrelevant. Douglas Luiz, speaking of cross off, that's a cross. And for a good cross, it's just not a good finish. That's a good cross, that's a better finish. Right, anyway, enough of that bullshit. Let's get straight into the game.
And hello to you from Hertfordshire, the venue for this
I'm sweating cobs again. I need to stop doing my workouts just before I record videos. That cross trader behind me has just been in use. But hey ho, don't really care. Let's do it. Watford v Derby at Watford. Obviously, weakened team, but hopefully it could do enough. Douglas Luiz there. See, he's a solid player. Jones has been good lately.
The attack looks promising.
Jones to Phillips. Phillips to Messi. Messi. Hartley. Corner.
Block on the back of the ball from the flank. Well, unlike many teams who
we'll take a corner.
Away from home, you can't
hey, see, we haven't lost away from home. Fantastic record. We're only 3 points clear at the top of the table, though. After that 0-0 draw. Curtis Jones with a strike straight down the throat of the keeper. Decent strike on target, but it's got to be something extra special, and that just wasn't special. Pretty simple, to be honest. Messi. Oh, I did flick that first time, to be fair, but he dallied.
Well, no goal. Decent result away from home, though. But I've got a feeling they'll do a lot better today. I'm going to predict a win.
Jones. That'll do. Max Lowe. Curtis Jones. Let's not have another 0-0 draw, please. Not if Edouard's running through, but Jones's ball wasn't quite where I wanted it. Neither was that. But it's Douglas Luiz. It's Calvin Phillips! Oh, yes! Calvin Phillips with a belter. Oh, what a strike that was. It's not very often that they come off for me, but that did to a very high standard. And that is Watford 1-0 down. After that disappointing draw at Burnley, not being able to find the back of the net, we have, and have we, in some style. Douglas Luiz laid it across first time. It's perfect. Let's watch it from this angle. This should show you here how he hits across the ball, and it just flies into that top corner. One of the goals of the season. Calvin Phillips with his second. His first was from the penalty spot, I believe. So, well, it's really great to see him score and score such a good goal. Doesn't score very often. And it's a beauty. And that's one of the reasons I bought him in. That's the reason I bought in all my CDMs. They don't do that often enough. But what a strike. Goal of the season contender. I can't think of many more that'll beat that, to be honest. Messi with a... It was a good ball, but a tad out of Curtis Jones' reach. And there's Curtis Jones constantly pressing, causing a nuisance. Well done, Max Lowe, pressing,
Well, he's lost the
forcing a
ball.
mistake between him and Douglas Luiz. Edouard. He was too busy watching Messi that Edouard had a chance to go through and get his shot blocked. I was looking for Messi, but the man never came over to come to Edouard, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to hit it. That's a really good sliding block. Douglas Luiz has ball in. Got to say, that's got to be another corner, because I wasn't the player I was aiming for there at all. Messi. No. Really poor from Leo Messi, but what else is he going to do from there? Balde. Manolas comes over and Hartley does a good job. Knocks it back to Meslier, plays it to Douglas Luiz, and here's Calvin Phillips. Scored a beauty and could have played a great through ball through there. Obafemi looking for Edouard, not quite. Messi tries, and that's a really nice dinked ball to beat two of my players. Manolas said, oh, that's a glorious move. That's a really good save from Eslam Meslier, baiting him out. Max Lowe now can get us on the counter. I was going to play that to Jones, but it looked like he was going to run into him, so I didn't trust him there. Edouard, Obafemi. No, not a touch that way. Edouard, make the run. Doesn't quite get to it. And that is a superb, I was about to say late tackle, but it was apparently not. Jones, and that's really poor. But yeah, I've got a video coming out soon talking about the FIFA 22 career mode. I'm not going to say about it now because I know it won't be out by the time this does. It'll be coming out just before I go away. But yeah, let's just say Create a Club doesn't look very good. I've got the FIFA 22 beta, and fortunately it's actually given me very generously. Curl it, Douglas Luiz. It's given me career mode as a as the game mode I get. Some get. My mate got pro clubs and he was just like, well, that's just phenomenal. Lol, sorry about that. But I got career mode, the game mode I play. Let's just say I was underwhelmed. The career mode looks good in itself, but the Create a Club add-on doesn't look anything special at all. So I don't think I'm going to do Create a Club anymore, unless they make it possible for me to name players what I want them to be named. Part of me understands if that isn't the case, because you get some bongos going, will be naming the fucking pros Madeline McCann or Inter Yanan or Inter McCann, all these fucking clubs and shit like that. So it is hard to regulate and whatever. Obviously, if you could choose the name of your own club, you could surely choose the name of your own players, is what I think. But it turns out that's not the case.
He just needs to stay level-headed now.
Oh, hello. Make sure that don't fall. Phillips, Madison. Ooh. Max Lowe. Good turn and ball.
And a time for cool heads. And a throw-in it's going to be. And a substitution in the offing.
Douglas Luiz, good feet. Manolas. Great ball into Nicholas Hartley. And here's Leo Messi. Messi sees a ball into Obafemi. Yeah! It was a really good ball.
Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes
but
ago?
not quite. That's Douglas Luiz's attempt there. Solid strike. But not solid enough. Corner though. Douglas Luiz. It's been good today.
Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance.
Until that. I knew I'd jinx it. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. I just wanted a simple ball in, not a fucking volleyed overhead, ridiculous, fucking stupid pass. Well, hello. Max Lowe does well. But now it's over to Ismail Assar. This is going to be 1-1. There was nothing I could do there. Sometimes you just have to hold your hand up and say, good goal. And this is one of those moments that was undefendable. I couldn't touch them, any of them. What's infuriating But also, you've got to say fair play. Maxwell went over there. Maxwell, I had to go over. Unfortunately, it's a bit of EA's fault, to be fair, because I was controlling Maxwell, hoping that one of my players would go over and mark the man that I had to leave, because I had to push over with someone. Maxwell was the only one that could reasonably get there in time. And then the ball was played, and the ball was very good. Nothing I could do. And we are dropping yet more points at this rate. Ball in, it's a good one. Headed out. Bringing off Leo Messi, bringing on Federico Bernardeschi. He's done nothing today, Messi. It's not very often I say that, but he's been shit today. Douglas Luiz.
It's a big title, but he carries it off brilliantly well. Happy with responsibility. He's took the ball, he's used it really well. I love this guy. The goal appeared to be added.
Rooster, I think I'm going to... I mean, he'll be fit enough as well for the game against Olympic Lyon if he's only playing 20 minutes, so I'm not really too fussed about bringing him on. Phillips, Rooster, Edouard. Please tell me you've timed that run. Give me an option! I hoping for a runner from the middle, but none of my strikers came out. Oh, hello. Keeper missed that, and unfortunately for me, that's worked out rather perfectly for the opposition. Oh, what a ball. 2-1 Watford, so undeserved. And this could be a really interesting end to the Premier League season. It's Divock Origi again, who fucking caused me heartbreak in the home game, but let's get De La Fuente on for the final 15 minutes. But I tell you what, they're a very good counter-attacking side, Watford. They're playing me at my own game.
Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. But the
good ball in. Oh, it's not though, is it? It's just not.
Well, no damage done.
Look, they're just playing it like Barca, to be fair. It's a bit bullshit, to be honest. 10 minutes to go, I'm bringing on one more substitution, and look at how far that's rolled conveniently up the pitch. Jones is off. Bringing on De La Fuente. Bernardeschi. De La Fuente, here we go, Douglas Luiz. Brewster. Edouard. De La Fuente. Max Lowe. De La Fuente.
No one is leaving because it's still close.
Brewster.
Max Lowe, very alert defending to put a stop to the chance.
Well, if they carry on doing their jobs, they should be fine in this game.
Right, go on, win it. Well done. I'll do. Come on, one last attack. One last attack. Make the run, you stupid cunt!
Can they fashion something? They need a goal. And the cross,
take a corner. Fucking little inbred cunt there. De La Fuente stood still. Run down the line, you bastard.
Substitute and punched away.
That's game over. I had to try and win it and keep it there, but I couldn't. I had to try and win it and keep it there, and I couldn't. Full time.
Well, there it is, the final whistle. And
fucking defeat.
Really were predicting this. They've been playing so well away from home, but today
fuck's sake.
Well, Derek, it was pretty tight in the end.
There goes the fucking drink absolutely everywhere. Bullshit. And on that note, I'm going to get a cloth and clean up and sort this bullshit game out. Thank you. See you later. Fuck yeah, inbred cunt. Bye bye.